What is going on, everybody? This is TGA, and today we're in Swansea. Rail strikes are back on again, so we're coming down to Swansea Railway Station to cover on the railway strikes and why a deal has not been met still with the strikers. Is it that much to ask for people, for the benefit of everybody, for the railway companies, just to pay their staff that little bit more so people can get their transport running on time? I mean, I've already covered a little video at Pontypridd before on the rail strikes, but we're back again now in Swansea. That'll be every BTP, I think, in South Wales we will have done. After every BTP based in South Wales we will have done after this. So on High Street here in Swansea. So we'll pick it back up in a minute. We're back at Swansea Station. Here's a British Transport Police unit here, Ford Cougar is it? I believe. British Transport Police. Heddlu Trafnidiaeth Prydeinig, as they call it in Welsh. So BTP must be stationed around this side of the station. Let's have a look in their vehicle. Got their radios and all in there. They've got a parcel there. Is it parcel or book? British Transport Police. BTP. btp.police.uk in Swansea. Unit C604, as you can see, heavily on the side. Got another one in here, look. So where's he come out of? Body camera just went on then. Look at that guy's BTP. Another BTP unit in here. Permit holders only, no parking. So today we've got rail strikes on. A couple of BTP units around. Get a shot of it from the front, I think. Well, from an angle from this side. So it says on this side, as you can see on that sign, Heddlu and Unig, BT Police only. British Transport Police. We'll get another photo of it after. Is this BTP's office over here? British Transport Police, yeah. This office is adhering to a social distancing policy, really. They've still got them signs up.
2 meters.
2 meters. That's BTP's office. In there. So is this all BTP on this side, I'm guessing? I'm guessing this is all British Transport Police in there. Well, they seem to be following GDPR. They've got tinted glass, got all their blinds shut. Here at Swansea today. So we're going to get some of the unit over there, but this taxi's in the way now. That's the trouble. Just get one of the unit over there. There's the unit. Just going to have a look at the station now. It's all part of BTP's office on this side. Somebody's actually smashed the glass, look. This is BTP's office, the police office. They've had to board it up because obviously somebody smashed the glass, yeah.
Desperate to get in.
Yeah, desperate to get into BTP's office. I need British Transport Police now. It's the station entrance. Obviously we're going to stay in the public areas. We're not going to go into areas which are compulsory ticket areas. Just going to stay where we publicly can. So these are the platforms. We're going to see what's going on. As you can see, here's the platforms here at Swansea. Transport for Wales. Swansea train station. BTP over there, look. There's their office. British Transport Police. On the platform. That's where their office is. There's only one train over there with the ongoing rail strikes at the minute, which is still taking place. Transport for Wales logos. Trafnidiaeth Cymru. Do our bit of filming around. Got a Costa in here. Doesn't look like it's open. So this is the main station. There's one of the information desks there. Got some Welsh flags up on it. Lovely. So what's this notice say on here? If the information pod is unstaffed, this is due to the duty manager / customer service advisor conducting safety critical duties on the platforms. Please speak to another member of staff on either the gate line or in the travel centre for any information required prior to the return.
Need any help?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. I was going to ask about what's happening with the rail strikes, everything like that at the minute.
Rail strikes at the minute, they've all been advertised. There's a limited service tomorrow. So TFW will be running, but at a limited service. GWR will still be on strike. Friday and Saturday then, full strike again. No services at all. I'm back up running Sunday.
Oh, so they're back up on Sunday then?
Yeah, I'm completely back up running then Sunday.
But Sunday service is reduced anyway.
Yeah, that's like an hour already.
Yeah.
But back to normal on Sunday.
But it will cause disruption to a lot of people in the meantime.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday, yeah, will be disruptions, and tomorrow is it's like a Sunday service tomorrow.
Ah, right.
Alright.
With the railways being different companies that operate, different rail operating companies, with the pay in regards to rail staff, would that be down to the rail operating companies to their agreement with pay, or would it be down to like Network Rail?
I wouldn't know that, to be honest.
Because I know it seems to be nationwide. So,
but it's different companies striking. You have got like a main unions.
Yeah.
Different unions, but the one union that's striking is RMT at the moment.
The RMT union,
They
yeah.
cover quite a lot of areas and different jobs on the railway.
So including Transport for Wales as well?
TFW, we're not striking today. That's why we're all still in work. See?
Right, got it.
But unfortunately, GWR or Network Rail are on strike, and like their signallers as well.
Yeah.
They'll be on strike. So
that affects everything, yeah, of course.
Everyone then.
Because a lot of the staff who control the
signallers and stuff, they'll be on strike. So
that's in Network Rail,
that's
aren't
what's
they?
affecting us then, even though we're not on strike. It's what's affecting. It's a knock-on effect.
That's why the National Express tickets to London now are 40 or 50 quid.
It's
costing a fortune.
I was on there early because I had to get a Cardiff yesterday. See?
Yeah.
And it tended to be the earlier ones in the morning were really cheap, and then around like the 9 o'clocks and the times that people go home, they were the ones then that went up through the roof. Like
I know it's crazy on the coach, like.
And they selling out like that as well.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Blimey, yeah. Well, it would be, because if people have got less options to travel, people are going to use alternatives. Yeah.
I thought I'd not been to this station before, but as soon as I came in, I well remember it being stuck here for 3 hours because weekend maintenance work. And
on Sunday,
there was something. Oh no, I was going to a wedding and almost missed it. And they said it's a bus replacement service going to your destination in Carmarthen. So we all got on the bus, and then the bus driver said, "Everyone get off the bus, get on the train." And we said, "Oh no, we're on the rail replacement." He said, "No, the trains are running now." So we all got on the happy train. We got there in the end. I almost missed the wedding.
With the buses, that's usually if the engineering works.
Right, that's what it was.
Shut everyone on the trains then so they can send the buses.
And the lady at the ticket office, she was beside herself.
That's the
She
problem.
was. I said, "Don't worry about it. These things happen."
It's trouble on the railways. There's a lot of things that could happen. So in Network Rail themselves, the actual Network Rail staff, are they striking as well, or?
Network Rail are and GWR.
So Network Rail has an impact on the entire
Yeah, that'll affect
the entire network.
quite a lot of places then. But I know TFW, because we're not on strike. There's lines up at Cardiff that TFW actually run the signallers on.
Right.
So like 2 lines in Cardiff are still running today. But all the others they can't run because they're run by Network Rail signallers and stuff like that.
I know they said that Radar signal box was...
Rada, Merthyr and Turbot, I think. But between a certain point from Cardiff, you've got to get the bus to Rada, rail replacement coach to Rada. and then the trains will go from there.
Oh, it's awkward.
It's all like little
This
different
is-
Yeah, the little
track
bits,
is like monitored by different people.
And they cause major disruption
Yeah.
to the network, yeah.
I know my friend Joel came down from London for Christmas, just made it. He had to sit on the floor of the train until Swindon. But I said, Joel, you
least he had
should
space.
have booked a seat.
Or at least he had a space to sit.
He had-
It's worth standing that whole way.
I said, Joel, you should have booked a
Exactly.
seat. He said, oh, I didn't think about that.
But that's the problem though, that they would be booked up so
But Joel
quick as
wouldn't
well.
think about that anyway. I know.
Yeah, so we've all been dragged in today now. It's been this all day.
Well, you got
It's dead, yeah, it's really quiet. But there's only one train I saw over there. I don't know how many more are running, but
That one's been here for a couple of days. It's
Really?
come down because then they go on strike. They can't get it out.
no,
The one I
can't
had
move
to
it
get
now.
to-
That one will be
To
stuck here
Carmarthen.
now until the end of the strike, and that's what it'll leave.
So is it just at Swansea at the minute? Is it just rail replacement bus services going out?
No, because it's a strike, and it's not TFW that strike. They don't put rail replacement buses on.
Not at all.
No, because it's not
Oh, that's bad.
it's not their fault.
Yeah.
Because they've still come in, they were still willing to provide the service, but then obviously with the signal that's going on strike.
You can't physically run anything on the track
Whereas
now.
if the train broke down or something happened on the track and it was all still
Or
running,
engineering works for it.
then they would,
Yeah.
Then that's when they sort out travel. If it's
Got you.
like down to them or it's their fault, they will sort travel out then.
Oh, there we are. Well, so it's a bit
I used to
in that
work at
sense.
Cardiff Station. That
Well,
was
that's where I work mostly.
an interesting job.
But I'm from Swansea, I am, but I usually work up in Central. But obviously today now,
Yes.
we never get up there
No,
myself.
that's
Because either get on a
awkward.
coach or work down here. So.
That's the trouble. It's so much disruption. People got to get to work.
But
People,
yeah, we're all finding it hard as well because it's surprising how many people that work the train stations actually use the trains to get to
oh,
work. as
yeah,
well.
I can imagine. Yeah, because rail staff, you might have gone into the job because you're used to travelling on trains.
What's the point in having a car if you use the trains every day? to
Exactly,
go to
yeah.
work? And then, So
If you work on the railway, why
that's
why own
where
a
I'm
car?
stuck
Yeah.
because I'm thinking, well, there's no point in buying a car because I use this every day every time I go to work. I come home.
Well, that's what I did when I worked at Cardiff. They let you go on the train.
Yeah, so some if you
Well, we-
staff,
believe
if
me,
we
we
travel,
went-
see, so
Oh, that's
now
br-
I'm
that's brilliant.
screwed now because I can't get to work.
Yeah, that's
But then
the-
I'm quite
that's the
lucky I
trouble.
can still hit up the shift down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so it's flexible in that sense.
Yesterday though, I had to get a coach up to Cardiff myself. But I started work at 9 o'clock and the only coach I could get down there was 6:20. All the others were sold out.
Oh,
And that was the night before.
that's crazy.
It's nuts. But they do advertise all of these strikes.
Oh, I know. I've seen it all in the
If you
paper.
ever
It
do
says
need
every
to
day.
travel on a strike day, they advertise them 2 weeks in advance. Like book a bus ticket as soon as you see the advertisement
Yeah.
because they're always
yeah.
2 weeks ahead.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, that's all you can do really. It's awkward for people, especially people.
Yeah,
who
and
are,
with the staff here, you have people coming and giving them abuse, and it's like, well, they're not on strike. It's not their fault.
Oh,
They've all come into work. Like, so it's testing for everyone. But also, if they want to get paid a bit more or fight for their rights,
exactly. I mean, how is it? After all this time with the strikes going on for so long, surely a deal should have been struck by now. You'd think, wouldn't you?
government, innit?
But
or sign up for the job you're paid to do.
No, but that's the thing. I think they're trying to take away people's jobs down, like ticket office staff down London and train guards down London. They're trying to get rid of all of them.
The tube doesn't need guards.
But the big trains do because so many people get on and off. And not all of the trains have cameras. So the guard, some of the trains, the guard can see every door. The train driver, sorry. Some of them don't have that, so then they need a guard, but they're trying to get rid of all of that, and that's why they're striking as well. For safety critical issues and
like Great Western for
there's
one.
so many different people
The
striking.
Docklands Light Railway doesn't even have a driver. The guard has to press the stop
But
button.
eventually it's going to get like Japan. I've seen the ones over in Japan, they're all like automated, not even a driver and stuff. So
It's crazy what they've got over there. But I mean, I've been on the DLR in London, and they've still got, even though they're driverless trains, they've still got a presence of TfL staff.
yeah, you've got
around.
to have that human just in case something does go wrong,
Yeah.
to shut it down or to do the safety stuff.
Exactly. You always see them come on now and again. Like
Yeah.
you'll go on the DLR, you'll go down by Canary Wharf, and you'll see someone from TfL get on. But usually, you'll have somebody wandering around, but you won't have a dedicated staff presence on the service.
Well, they try to get rid of quite a few things by watching the news or saying on the news, like the safety critical staff. Like people who work on, I think like Network Rail, what I saw on the news, they were like people who work on the tracks, they were trying to get rid of one of the spotters. So they don't have to pay as much, but then that's the safety thing. That one guy's job is to keep an eye out for oncoming trains for the guys working on the tracks with a bit of stuff on it, isn't it? So it's like, you can see why they strike it. It's not all about pay.
Well, it's conditions, dangerous job, isn't it?
Quite a lot of it is about conditions. If you look into it on the news and everything, it all is about the conditions or like certain things. It's not really about the pay issue. Whereas like you see the nurses, they're striking for that pay
For
issue.
that pay, because they get paid pennies.
They get paid a pittance, don't they?
Yeah.
They want £13 an hour. You know? They're saving people's lives.
Yeah, when you look at it,
They need a lot
they're
more money
having,
than that.
I saw it on the news, it's like 25 to 30 grand. And it's like, they should be paid more than
A
that.
lot more than that, yeah. For what
For a
they do.
nurse, yeah.
And the hours they do as well.
Yeah, and they're helping people, or they're there. All that emotional distress as well. where it's sort of at the end of their lives.
They're resuscitating people for £13 an hour.
Shocking.
When nurses are having to use food banks and stuff, there's something wrong with it. It's like,
Oh, definitely.
And teachers
yeah.
having to resort to food banks is
Yeah, then they'll pay some person that reads the news hundreds of thousands of pounds. People that actually do important jobs, they get paid pittances. But it's the world we live in, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not good enough, is it, really?
When you have footballers earning 60 million a year for kicking a ball of air around.
Yeah. It's a bit of a topsy-turvy world, to be honest, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. What can you do about it?
But hopefully with all the strikes and everything, it'll make it a bit better for the people that are striking.
Exactly.
And without strikes, we wouldn't have all these workers' strikes that everyone's got, in it? Like holiday pay, sick pay, that was all fought for by unions, and because employers don't do that unless it's fought for.
How you doing? Do you think it'd be where we are now, though, if we didn't strike, even on the railways, if railway staff didn't strike in the first place?
Yeah, we wouldn't, like all of these, like the job rights we have, like sick pay, you can't just get fired, you've got to go for this. That's all been fought for over the years, like by other strikes and other things have brought things in. So it's good to strike.
Absolutely.
Not all the time, but if it's needed, it's good.
I mean, if the people at the top, if say Network Rail aren't going to agree, the government, the Department for Transport aren't going to agree to terms, then it's got to happen.
Just got to keep going and keep going until one of them breaks.
Exactly.
it's like a 6-layer game of chess, isn't it? You know. So I add another 6 layers on top if you like. So what have you got to do all day? Just
We're here literally for customer service and the usual security stuff, really. But because
looks like you could do with a Costa coffee, but even
that's
they're
the
on
problem.
strike.
Because W. Smith were the only ones voting, and I don't think they've had a customer, so they're losing out as well. So it's like a knock-on effect. So
That's what the lady said at Euston Station. She runs a sandwich shop down there, and she's not making any money because there's no footfall through the.
I mean, we've had the odd people coming in and purchasing tickets for the days when there's no strike, but that's the thing about it.
But they actually buy tickets now.
Advanced
In the
tickets.
ticket office. That's still open. But obviously not for today or the strike days, but like for days when the strike's on, obviously people have been coming in.
You'd just be wasting your money if you were to buy a ticket for today or for
But if you
strike
have,
day.
I know if you have bought a ticket and then it gets announced as a strike day, you can either use it before or after that day. The day after or the day before.
So you wouldn't have to go through, say, go on the website
money
or
back or try to get your money
That's
back.
what.
You
That's
show
what.
up.
Yeah. That's what happened to my sister. She bought a
Tickets.
ticket, then they went on strike. So she deferred the ticket. Then she couldn't use it. And then she had to get the bus. Now she's stuck here. And now the bus back to London is 30 quid, which was the cheapest one.
Because you've got Megabus and National Express. You
Yeah.
both for them.
Yeah.
I find National Express is usually a bit cheaper than a Megabus.
Megabus used to be cheaper, but
It's all changing.
Yeah.
Got the Megabus.
And every time I get on the first bus, it seems to be they put the price up.
well, they're going to make their money some way when especially when there's rail strikes going on. More people are taking the buses. They're going to try and make a bit more profit.
And like taxi drivers and Ubers, they'll make a bit of money.
Problem is with the bus going up to London, there's always someone sat next to you with a mobile phone constantly on it. Right. Finally, the battery runs out. You think peace and quiet, and then they go in their bag, don't they, and get another one out. All the way to Newport, I've had that.
But on the coach,
She got her phone out at Cheney Walk, London, and all the way to Newport she was on.
on the coach, you can have a word with the driver.
I go in a quiet carriage.
If someone's being too loud on the coaches, you can have a word. And if I'm on trains as well, so like say we get on the train and someone's blasting their music, just go speak to the guard of the train, and he can come through and have a word then, because if they're affecting other passengers, they'll be told to stop.
So why, you can book the quiet carriage?
Yeah, but then that still happens then.
It still happens on there.
I don't know whether somebody's being really noisy and disrupting people, whether that would come under Section 6 of the bylaws or...
It's a bit of a hard one, that is. But yeah, if you just speak to the guards about anything like that, like noise or people on trains with like music, because you know, it's like after a hard day's work, you don't sit in a train carriage and then listen to club music all the way down, like with some 50-year-old kid in there with his mobile phone. Like, yeah, you can have a word with the guards, and then they can have a quiet word like, oh look, singing other passengers, please stop. If they don't stop, they can be asked to leave the train then.
Yeah. Yeah,
At the next station.
that's the thing, usually people get removed off the train or from a station if they're in breach of the railway bylaws.
Yeah, but there's loads of bylaws in there, and loads of different things, and loads of rules and stuff like that. But yeah, so as soon as they're asked to leave the train by a staff member, they've got to leave the train, and they can contact the police then if they refuse to. Or if the station's got security, as it pulls in, you can get the security on and get them off.
Where are the British Transport Police?
Here, is there one here? There was one earlier, but there's a little office with like a little open cell just over there.
So they've actually got a holding cell in the station then?
No. It's like a
There's not.
thing, isn't it?
So would say if BTP were to arrest someone new, would they get...
Well, they get Swansea neck. They'll go in there
Swansea.
first.
In there?
Yeah, in the room. Like every time I've seen someone get nicked in here, we had some guy selling drugs one time outside.
Outside the station.
On the train, so we notified them. They've come out, taken him in there, done the search stuff in their little office, and yeah, then he was taken.
So then South Wales Police would come down and...
No, the BTP will take him.
Oh, they take him to Swansea Central.
Cars are usually in the car park bit, the staff car park bit. And they'll do their little search.
Oh, it's interesting to know. It's interesting to know.
It's amazing to see that it's so quiet.
It is. It's not often you see a train station like this.
It's reminded me of COVID again. The big lockdowns were on.
Yeah.
Obviously, we still had to come to work because it was travel and it was essential. Class was essential to get nurses and other people to work. They used the trains and stuff, so we were still in work. But yeah, it was like this.
Would there have been a handful of rail staff though, or would there?
You still had rail staff in because obviously because it was classed as like essential.
Yeah.
So you still had the staff come in, but we all had to have like letters basically off the company that we worked for, explaining that because we were leaving houses in lockdown, travelling. So if we were stopped by the police, we could go.
Say we're essential workers.
Yeah, we could give that. Look, I'm off to work. This is the letter from the company that I work for saying where I'm going, and why I've left. And then the number, if you need any more details, you can contact the office or the... So yeah, we were giving them out. So yeah, the staff still come in. It was reduced staff, obviously, but yeah, we still had staff in and still had to do our job and patrol the stations just with masks on.
Yeah. Well, it was funny times through the pandemic, but...
Because of the Wu flu.
But it's still about. It's still about.
Well, it's just how
and
it
it's
was
not
headed.
gone.
But what's good about it now is they know what they're doing now. In the beginning, they didn't know how to treat it. That's what so many people were dying when it. And then they sort of got the handle of like putting the breathing instruments down them and stuff.
Oh, the ventilators. Yeah.
Because that's apparently quite dangerous to do anyway.
Very.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Do it wrong or if it's even if it's done right, it can be quite a serious.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's a scary thought.
So I think at the beginning that was why so many, my opinion, was why so many people, because they would go to the hospital being slammed on ventilators. But if you haven't had that much practice of putting someone on it, no, all of a sudden you've got to put like 30 people on there a day, right?
Mental.
And then obviously the vaccines come out, and I think that saved us. Saved us a lot of time.
Right, it changed everything.
But
Changed everything.
the vaccines didn't work in China. Look at them now.
But they use their own one.
They use their own,
yeah,
didn't they?
which is like, I was watching the news the other day, it said ours was like, say, 75% effective, and theirs was like 50.
It's that.
Yeah, so...
And now they've got to test before the flight to the UK. Well, Italy did.
Spain as well. They've got to do it here.
A lot of them, see, work in northern Italy, in Milan, for the clothing companies.
Yeah.
So that when it says made in Italy, it's right, you're paying the price, but it's still Chinese people that they fly in.
Got it.
So you've got your made in Italy and it's a Chinese production.
All trains and stations are no smoking areas. Please do not smoke until you have left the station premises.
Okay, isn't it, really? Standing around chat with anyone that's come in.
So what do you boys actually...
Oh, well, I do YouTube, so I just do a few little videos. Just I thought I'd do something about the rail strikes. I try and do like little documentaries and things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm quite interested in the railways, things like that, trains. So if I come in and
a lot.
huh?
Training spot.
Yeah, I do train spotting. Yeah, I've been down to London, going on the underground and everything like that. The DLR, Overground, Thames Link, TfL rail. Before it became Elizabeth Line Crossrail, I was on that. So I'll probably go back down there again and do some train spotting, because Waterloo I've been in, and that's an incredible train station with a massive big clock up on the top. I don't know if you've ever been to Waterloo.
No, I've only done Paddington.
So it's the old Eurostar station.
Oh, Paddington, yeah, Waterloo was.
It had the long platform, and then they moved it to King's Cross, St Pancras.
Yeah, it's at St Pancras now.
Paddington though makes our one look retarded, like tiny.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Massive.
It's huge. It's huge. Got loads of little shops, loads of stalls, everything like that everywhere.
That's the one with the massive glass roof in it.
Huge. It's up there. It's miles up. Yeah, it's miles up. Beautiful station though. I mean, this is Brunel. This is Brunel, isn't it? Swansea.
This is most of this one, Cardiff, they're all listed buildings, but then they're nice buildings, but then this also comes to a point where it's like modernisation maybe needs to like change bits.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
they did to Newport, it was disgusting.
The way
doesn't look right,
that don't
does
look
it?
nice anymore.
The way they've changed it, yeah. I'm not fussed on the way they've done it now.
Absolutely.
It doesn't look fit in like when you
doesn't,
built
no.
with the older bit of the station. It doesn't look
No.
like there's two like completely different.
You've got like that sort of silvery donut sort of shape there.
Next to like an old nice building in
They've
the middle.
tried
Yeah.
to put a pedestrian bridge across it now for like seems like last 17 years, but it's not. But they closed the underpass and went under it. But that doesn't fit in at all. And the trains to London are always the furthest platform away. And you've got to take your
trek
suitcase up
over
the escalator.
bridge.
It's
over
awkward.
The bridge, down. I know they got lifts, but
But if you're in a rush, sometimes waiting for a lift makes you miss your train. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. It takes time. That's the point. But
yeah.
So what YouTube channel is it?
I'm TGA. I am. It's me.
TGA.
the Gwent Orchestra.
Or like DJ Audits.
Oh, you watch DJ Audits, do you?
I'm not familiar with his work.
No, I'm not.
Oh, he's brilliant though. Oh, he hasn't done any train stations, but then again, it's down to those who've got that interest, to be honest. And to be fair to you chaps, you know about auditing anyway. And we've had a nice, pleasant conversation. You've told us all about all this sort of information.
If you ask me a question, like I know the answer, or I can give you the information I do know.
Yeah.
We've all been nice. No one's been
Exactly.
brilliant. So
No.
we haven't done anything wrong. We haven't slammed a camera in anyone's face. So
Exactly.
Been a good distance.
Yeah.
so it's all.
Oh no, I'm not one of those. But yeah, we'll have a little walk around,
Yeah, it's fine, guys.
and you guys have a lovely evening.
Yeah, I know from the
Yeah.
station.
So that train there, I'm just going to show you it through the barriers. Left the barriers open, yeah. That train's been sat there for 2 days apparently. What's these notices say on there?
And in the end, they said they can't work here. It's too cold, like
So if I have a little walk onto the platform? Is it okay if I have a walk onto the platform?
come work in the central one.
Yeah, cheers. So this is where they've got the train that's been there for 2 days. So this train's been sat there for 2 whole days. This train by there. Two days. That's insane. Two days the train's been sat on the platform for. So you can see the ghost train. This at the minute is literally a ghost train because it can't be moved. So you can see no announcements of when the next train's going to be. Just absolute silence at the station. I think that's what I'm going to call this video though. Silence at the train station, to be honest, because it's just dead quiet. It's crazy. Look, usually on the displays you'll have when the next trains are going to be, what times they are. You see BTP are over there, look. Heddley Trafnidiaeth Prydeinig. British Transport Police. So they said there's one police officer in there. So there's British Transport Police. Down this way. Just so quiet. I've never known a train station be this quiet early, mate. So this is, dot matrix, just nothing. Just says, welcome to Swansea, Croeso I Abertawe on the dot matrix displays. And then we've got British Transport Police's station over here where apparently there's one police officer in there, as far as I'm aware. It's British Transport Police. BTP. There's one guy who left as we were coming in. Here we are. My Negles Anglia. We get the message 61016. Redinin Gwyneth. That's me trying to speak Welsh. We're making it easier for you to talk to us. You can now tell us about non-emergency incidents by text on 61016. We'll say we'll sort it. Say it's sorted. There's BTP. So they've got an inquiry office here for British Transport Police. It's pitch black in there. I don't think there's actually anyone in there. Oh, there's actually an officer in there. There is an officer in there. So that's where the inquiry office is, so people can go in there and report an incident. like they've got at Temple Meads, but they've got Temple Meads outside. This one's inside, on the platform level. And they've got theirs outside the platform. See what it says there. If the office is closed, to report a crime or incident, please call us on 0800 40 50 40 or text 61016. In an emergency, call 999. So yeah, that's BTP's office. Still got these signs outside. And that's the front counter there. It's like a proper police front counter on there. And there is someone in there. Hey Rog.
The next train on platform 1 will be on Sunday. It's now 4:20 on Wednesday.
When I saw you coming around like that, I thought it was him coming out there. The BTP officer. Yeah, and I'm gonna come out now.
Go out the main entrance.
Yeah, we might as well. Then we can see the front of the station, huh? There's still people coming through though to go and buy tickets for
picking
for
up
later on. Yeah.
They bought.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, next one's Sunday.
Next train. So that train's going to be sat there till Sunday.
Yeah.
That train over there.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is that one going?
TFW are running limited service tomorrow, so that might
right.
leave tomorrow. It'll probably will. But then it's back to full strike Friday and Saturday.
That's crazy though.
And then back to
Sunday
service then.
For this one.
At least it's not going to be sat there for another few days.
Jump starting it early. Yeah, you have to turn it over to make sure it actually starts.
Oh yeah, it's not going to start otherwise, is it?
No, Cardiff that stops.
It stops there, does it?
Yeah.
I remember Theresa May.
It goes from London all the way to Cardiff and stops. It was supposed to come all the way down here.
But Theresa May stopped it.
It went over budget massively.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Yeah.
They spend billions on Crossrail when it comes to London, but when it comes to
The rest of the country,
Yeah.
it's forgetting about.
Oh, London. How much did that cost? And how many setbacks did that happen with Crossrail?
well,
That was-
Crossrail cost billions.
That's crazy.
It went so over budget.
Yeah. That was a long process. That was Crossrail.
But they're doing it now up north, isn't they?
Yeah.
They've done it down to Cardiff from London, and then they're going up now.
Yeah, through Sheffield Leeds, that's all electrified up there. It goes up to York as well, I
They're doing
believe.
it up
Yeah, but I
towards
think one of the
North Wales.
branches has been actually the Leeds branch. I think I don't know.
Yeah, I've been up to Leeds Station. There's all overhead electric cables all the way through there.
Yeah, but HS2, that's a different.
Oh,
one, isn't
HS2
it?
is supposed to be going up north at some point, but
Yeah.
they haven't even finished the first leg of it yet. So
So more delays.
yeah,
More price increases then.
exactly. It's not good enough really. And is it going to change anything with HS2 coming in?
Yeah, it's
Not in Wales.
cleaner, that one, but it's cleaner for the environment.
But then again, there was that whole idea for like hydrogen powered trains that didn't go very
I
far.
haven't heard anything about that. I wouldn't know anything
Oh,
about
I read something about that online.
The
It was about-
chemistry behind that is quite complicated.
but they were looking at. I mean, there are a lot of electric trains about.
Japan do the maglev ones.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
get
yeah.
like 300 mile an hour then, because they're off the track by magnets. And so
They've got a few of those around
the bullet
Asia.
trains are propelled by magnets.
And the Chinese have got them.
I
Yeah,
didn't know they had them, but
Oh, the Chinese.
yeah, they've got one in Shanghai that goes whizzes straight through.
I'd love to go on one of them because they look lovely.
Be amazing.
It looks
They are.
Looks
They
plush.
are.
Yeah, definitely.
proper
Definitely.
plush.
You can hardly hear it, right?
Yeah.
But the speed is displayed in kph straight above you, and you don't feel like
Wouldn't
you're
think
going
you
fast
were going
at
there.
all.
It feels like you're not. It feels like it's just still.
But it's off everything. It's floating basically. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like it's smooth, like very smooth. It's nice.
And like a lot of trains we've still got here, like the old sprinters
I do
and.
like the trains that vibrate though, because it makes me go to sleep. As soon as I sit down,
Yeah,
and
you can.
that vibration, I'm gone.
I mean, that's a sprinter. That one is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Pacer or sprinter they call
I
it.
don't know.
I think the Pacers were retired. Yeah, they were retired. The Pacers. So that's the sprinters are the last ones. Older units and
Have you
the.
seen their new ones?
I haven't, no.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those yet.
No, I don't know what brand of train they are, but Stadler, is it? Then yeah, they've got new ones up in Cardiff.
Oh, the ones they were testing going through,
They're not allowed any customers on. They've got to do a S amount of miles.
That's
They
right.
lease all the railway in Stockholm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
like-
don't know anything about that.
It's very similar to airlines. Airlines don't own the planes. They generally lease them.
You know, the new ones I think come from Switzerland. Isn't it? Yeah, they've done a massive journey just to get here. Like,
It's got to cost some money as well.
Half of it on rail,
yeah.
and then the rest of it by road.
But it's moving more towards clean energy rather than using old diesel trains. So
And the new trains are really nice.
I haven't seen inside any of them.
You should they've got them all online. You should have a look at them.
Can you see? Have they got photos like inside them? or?
Yeah. You
They
can
got
see all,
360 thing.
yeah,
Oh,
you
wow.
can see all of it. Yeah, they look.
I'll have to have a look
They're
out for
really
that.
nice looking trains as well. The inside, it's all tables. A lot more tables. By the looks of it, when it parts up, when I'm at Cardiff, a lot more tables. And the seats just look bigger and comfier.
It's better than those with the ironing board seats and everything like that. But
And because they were built, like, I don't know if maybe people have gotten taller as the decades have gone on.
Yeah.
But I'm like this. I'm not
Cramped.
Heads are all bent. So I don't know if people have gotten taller over the years.
They have. We were on about that earlier, weren't we?
yeah, people
Got taller.
have got taller over the years. That is it.
With all the better food we're eating now and vitamins and everything.
That's it.
All getting taller now and yeah. So I find it hard to fit on the older trains.
They weren't designed for people
I feel uncomfortable.
to sit nice.
I struggled to get them to go to West Ham.
Although I'm not too bad on trick with them ones is sit by the one that's opposite the baggage rack.
Or the Hitachi ones, or the yeah.
If you go opposite the baggage rack, because the baggage rack is bigger than the chair, the ones next to it have got that little bit more
Right, yeah.
space.
No, that would be more space, yeah. All right, well, you guys have a lovely evening anyway.
You guys,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you, nice
Make
to
the most
chat.
of the day. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Have a good day.
See you later. I've still got all the Christmas advertisements up. Yeah, you've been fantastic, I'll say. There we are. Bus departures. There we are. Pandor, Gasainen, Engerfoilen. Yeah, so it's got all the buses rather than there being train information. Buses rather than train information, because that's all we got. And this is Swansea Station. Look at that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this was built by Isabel Kings of Brunel, the station. Let's get it on the angle. I don't know, is it quiet enough in the city centre for me to... There's no crowds?
No.
That's what I could do. There's not a soul in there, so I could get my drone up really.
Technically, yeah.
I could. I'm only going to take it up and back down anyway. Just not on railway property. I'm not sure whether because they got all the notice boards, whether this side is still railway property. You can't take it off from railway property, see? So you'd have to go off the railway property and take the drone up from there.
There's no one involved. Well, there are uninvolved people, but
No, it doesn't matter about that. It doesn't matter about whether it's at 250. It's if there's flying over crowds and things like that. So yeah, we are going to step off where we believe the railway property, because there's a normal crossing there. And this says, as you can see on this sign, it says city. It says got the Swansea City Council on this side. Look. So that's City and County of Swansea. So you can see where the railway. You got Transport for Wales there. There's the railway property boundary. This is council. So we're going to give it a little go. I'll pick it back up in a bit.
This
man who's renowned now in the anarchist group. He's showing the
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
You fucking legend. He was red.
Yeah, he is.
I've got Jones.
Oh yeah, it does, but I'm in the city centre. I don't want to take too much of a risk with it.
No.
Watch the tree.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I can see. That's why I'm keeping it within visual line of sight. Get a shot of the station with the drone. Right, Rog.
Right.
Yeah, I can feel the wind dragging a little bit
Yeah.
now, so bringing him back down. See what you mean with the trade winds blowing through here, mate?
The turbulence from the building.
Landing.
Yeah.
That's what you learn on the A2CFC. I think you should do it.
Yeah, I should do. Give it a go, innit? So we're just coming back round where we started now. Round by BTP. Got some oh, here's the taxi van, yeah, I forgot to mention, yeah. It's down here, the taxi van. Oh, BTP are pulled off, look.
Yeah, they've gone.
They've gone. Don't know if there's anyone in there now. They've still got one car over there. BTP are pulled off. Here they are. There's their office over there.
They've gone to the donut shop.
Yeah. I didn't think BTP would have pulled off from here. Clearly not gone off on blues and sirens, or we would have heard it. But yeah, this has been Swansea Central train station. We got a little bit of drone footage as well. Swansea train station here today. We had a nice chat with the railway staff, the railway security. So thanks everybody. Covered a bit about the rail strikes here. We'll see you all in the next one.